Hi everyone, CFL Park Hopper here at Busch Gardens in Tampa Bay, Florida. So today we're going to walk around and show you the park and everything there is here to do at Busch Gardens. Alright, I'm starting off our video right in front of the Alligator Habitat. There's one right here in the water in front of us. Pretty neat. You can't come to Florida and not see an alligator. So Busch Gardens is a super awesome park because they have roller coasters. There's one above us. They have shows and they have animals. So there is something to do for every single person in your family here at this park. They have some great animal exhibits. The roller coasters are super thrilling. The shows are a lot of fun. They keep you cool in the hot weather. And they even have children's rides as well. And they even have a whole Sesame Street area for kids. So we're going to walk around the whole park and show you everything. I just passed the alligators, as I said, and now I'm going to head in here to the Mayombe Reserve. This is where you can see chimpanzees and gorillas. Here we have the statues out front. We're going to go in and try to find some live ones. This is a really great exhibit because it's super immersive. You get to walk into the path and it kind of feels like you're going into the jungle, which is where you'd find these animals if you really were in Africa. Busch Gardens in Tampa is centered around an African theme. So all of the animals here at this park are from Africa, and all of the different areas in the park are based off of a country in Africa. Okay, let's see if we have any action going on here. Somebody might be sleeping in this hut right here. Oh, somebody's in there. It's a chimpanzee.
We thought you kind of was like, see Jason's face.
Yeah. He's hanging out in the shade. Now he's coming out. Oh, he's gonna have something to eat.
He's just chewing on a piece of grass.
Super cute. There's some more laying in the shade over here. Let's come around this way. Up there in the tree line. Relaxing. Staying in the shade. Alright, let's go walking through the habitat. We're going to be crossing from where the chimpanzees were and over into where the gorillas live. Isn't this landscape beautiful? Sometimes the gorillas will be sitting in this area. I don't see any right now. Let's keep walking. Ah, bummer. They have a sign up that says that they have access to being inside right now. Probably because it's so hot. It is Florida in the summertime. And I don't think they like to be out too much, you know, in the sun. So that's their habitat back in there. So they're probably inside. Okay, so this coaster right here is the cheetah hunt. And we're seeing this right as we exit the gorilla habitat. So we're going to watch it come here down the hill. That's pretty cool. The cheetah hunt goes about 70 miles an hour. It's a launch coaster, and it's designed to make you feel what it's like to be a real cheetah. So that's a great ride here at Busch Gardens. Let's keep checking out the area. This big theater called the Moroccan Palace is where, there goes Cheetah Hunt again, is in this big theater called the Moroccan Palace. They have an ice skating show called Turn It Up. So it's a great indoor activity for later in the day when it's really hot and you just need to get in the air conditioning. And the ice skaters are really amazing. Here's a picture of it over here on the side. So if you like ice skating or just want to get out of the heat, come check out Turn It Up. All right, now we're going to head into the area that they call Egypt. I guess that would have been the Morocco area that we toured with the gorillas, even though gorillas don't live in Morocco really, and the cheetah hunt. But this area over here, we're going to get into Egypt. As I said, there's different lands at Busch Gardens, one for each country in Africa. We're passing the cheetah habitat. I don't see anything going on right now, but the animal trainers come out and do presentations throughout the day, and there's a sign up here. So let's see what the times are. So this talks about the different things they have. They do a cheetah run where they show you how fast the cheetah can run with a live cheetah. They do that twice a day, and they have a training session. And I think we just missed the cheetah run, but hopefully we can touch the training session. We'll try to do that. Let's keep going here and showing you what else is in this area, and then we'll come back. Okay, so back in the Egypt section, not only did we pass the cheetah But there are 2 more roller coasters back here. We have Cobras Curse, which is the elevators over here for that, and we have the Montu. So let's talk about Cobras Curse. I don't know what these guys are doing, but something.
It went out with Spritzer from the day you arrived.
The Spritzer Squad. Oh, maybe they spritz you with water if you ask. I don't know. All right, the Cobras Curse. This is a family coaster. It goes forward, backward, and it spins. But it is not extremely intense. That sounds kind of scary. Like, what do you mean it spins? But it's really not too bad. So I'm going to try to show you some of the ride over here. There it is. It goes up an elevator to the top, the way of the tree here. See the cart on the top? And then forward they go. It's really not that big of a hill. It's a really little, not that big of a drop right there. It looks bad, but that's it. Here comes the cart coming backwards. And I'm gonna walk in here more. Then you should have been able to see it spin. I'm in a little closer so you can see it, how it spins and rotates. That's a pretty fun little family ride. Here it goes up the track. Elevator lift. There they go. Somebody should be coming this way now. Here comes the cart. Okay. They're coming backwards. Whee! And they're gonna spin right here. Woo! Trust me, that looks a lot more scary than it feels when you're on it. When you're on it, it's a pretty smooth and neat ride. So check out Cobras Curse here at Busch Gardens. And I'm gonna get a little closer to the Montu. Now I'd have to say I think Montu is my favorite ride here at Busch Gardens, followed by Sheikra being second, which I'll show you after a while. It's an inverted track coaster. So it's one of those where your feet hang off. So it hasn't started up yet. We'll wait for it to come out of the gate here. I believe this ride has 7 inversions, and it's rated, I think, the best inverted coaster in the Southeast. Maybe that's the rating on it. I don't know. I had a good award for something, but it's a great ride. I love it. Oh, there it comes. It's going by itself, huh? Nobody's on it.
Oh, this is
Sure why.
What?
But we'll watch it anyway so you can see what happens. Taking a while to get to the top. Here it goes. Hill. Through the loop. It's such a smooth ride too. It's super awesome. Here they come. They're gonna come to the tunnel. Up and over. This is the last bit. It's a really great ride, Montu. So check all of these roller coasters out. We've just passed 3 of them. Okay, now this big white house, the Serengeti Overlook restaurant, is one of my favorite places to eat. They serve basic stuff: pizza, chicken fingers, sandwiches, fries. They have the beer pub in here, and you can become a member of their brew club. See this picture here? And I've heard you can get your own personal stein that they keep locked up inside. But I like to eat here because they have a giant view of the Serengeti, which is on the other side of the building, and we're gonna ride through the train through the Serengeti, but I like to just sit there and eat because you can see all the animals, the giraffes, the zebra, the wildebeest while you're eating. So it's a really neat experience. But we're gonna take the train in a little bit, and that's gonna show you a view of the Serengeti. But I wanna get back over here to the cheetah area because it's about time for that presentation.
Let's see if I can divide that group in half. For everybody here who has seen a cheetah at Busch Gardens, raise your hand. Yeah, that's about the same amount of group. The last question on this, who here has seen a cheetah in Africa before? Amazing. Where'd you get to see a cheetah at? South Africa, yep. Same place I got to see a cheetah at. So that was one group out of this entire crowd that's actually gotten to see a cheetah. Gives you an idea how few of these animals are left in Africa, less than 7,000. So, oh, Cherish disappeared on me. There she goes. Go. Now what do we do when a cheetah's wrong? You just saw it. I asked her to head over to Cherish. She said, oh, I kind of like you right now. You give me some fun treats. Nothing changed. I waited a second, let her think about it, and asked her to head to Cherish again. Now if she refused that again, I might move on. We don't change what's going on in their environment, but we do reinforce what we're looking for. So Cherish gave her a fun treat for heading on over to her. The other thing, and a little bit of a side note right now, you can see a sea of orange over at those windows. We have this amazing thing called camp programs here at Busch Gardens. Basically, your kids and our college students can come here and work with us to learn if this is the career they want. They also get to ride roller coasters and have a good time at Busch Gardens. So it is something fun for you, and we are giving that special opportunity right there where the campers are getting a cool photo with the cheetah right now behind them. So really awesome program. A little bit of a side note. So I talked about that positive reinforcement. I also talked about less than 7,000 cheetahs being left in Africa. That's one of the reasons we're doing what you're seeing right now. We want to engage with this animal so that you guys care about cheetahs. So my next question for you is, who here wants to save a cheetah right now after seeing Kibisa? Hopefully a few more hands than that are going to go up. We want to make that connection for you. I do love your enthusiasm, but that hand's still right up in the air. We want to make that connection because we want to save this species. I do get to say thank you to you today, though. Part of your admissions has gone to saving the cheetah already. It goes to the SeaWorld and Busch Gardens Conservation Fund. Does anyone know what that is? Raise your hand. Ah, a few hands. All right, for everybody else that hasn't learned about the SeaWorld and Busch Gardens Conservation Fund, the Conservation Fund is a program that takes 100% of its proceeds and puts it to saving animals in their natural environments. Of course, for cheetahs, that is in Africa where you're going to find them. There are 2 programs based out of Africa doing an amazing job trying to save this species. There are multiple problems they face. One of them is, of course, poaching from farmers. Another one that we want to touch here, as you're seeing even Cherish interacting with Kibisa, is the pet trade. How many of you think Kibisa looks nice and calm out here with Cherish, right? You can say yes. That is correct. She is calm. But there is a difference between my dogs at home and what I'm doing with this animal out here. As I mentioned earlier, it takes years of training and a lot of effort in order to make it look easy on the animal's part and on our part. I can tell you I don't want Kibisa in my house. It is not going to go well for me or for the animal. Sadly, people think it is a good idea, and I can tell you cheetahs that are pulled out of Africa in the pet trade do not survive to 2 years old. There is a very small percentage that actually survive to 2 years old. So it does not work out for the animals. We're depleting the numbers, so we do want to make sure you understand, as beautiful as they are, the pet trade is an issue for the cheetah. So making sure you pay attention to the welfare of animals and support good facilities like your local zoo would definitely be a good idea. But to be mindful, because there is a huge pet trade issue here in the United States. There's actually physically more tigers in people's backyards right now than there are tigers in the wild. So it is an issue and it's something we do need to know. But again, we want to make that connection for you. We don't want to just tell you a sad story. So we want you to care about this animal and make a difference in their lives. And you've already done it today again by supporting that conservation fund and of course listening to me talk and educate yourself. So thank you for that. At this point, we'll take a few more minutes, but we're going to make sure their health is the important part. But again, beautiful species. Come back and check out that 3 o'clock. Thank you again for coming here to our 11:30 presentation. Have a great day here at Busch Gardens. Bye-bye, everybody.
Well, that was a great presentation of the cheetahs and giving you a great view of all the wonderful stuff that SeaWorld and Busch Gardens does at their parks to help animal conservation. But I wanted to stop real quick and give a commercial break because we are at 912 subscribers, which is awesome. We're trying to get our channel up to 1,000, so we only need 88 more. And when we get to that 1,000, we're going to celebrate by having an Ask Me Anything video. So in the next week, I'm going to be putting up a little video where you guys can leave comments on questions that you want to ask, things that you want to know about our time touring the parks. Maybe you want to leave suggestions of things that you want to see or know about the parks that we can cover in the future. And so we're going to have that coming up. So share these videos out with your friends and family. And if you have other people that are looking to come on a Central Florida vacation, have them subscribe to our channel. We just need 88 more, and then we're going to do the Ask Me Anything. everyone. We hope you enjoyed our day here at Busch Gardens in Tampa. So if you're going to be staying in the Central Florida area for a long time, maybe at least a week, you know, try to make it a point to come to Tampa and see Busch Gardens. All right? And don't forget, we're only 88 subscribers away from 1,000. So come and subscribe to our channel and send me some questions that you want to see answered in our Ask Me Anything video. I will post an actual place for you to go ahead and submit those questions that you want to know. So we'll be having that up on YouTube. Take a look for it in the next week. It's going to be showing up there. And then we will have the Ask Anything You Want video once we hit the 1,000 subscribers. We just need 88, so share us out. Thanks so much. And if you like this video, hit the like button, hit the notification bell to see more, and please subscribe. Thanks for watching.